Alright guys, Kazoo71 here on my beginner's playthrough on the island. I found it's only a level 45, but I love the colors of this Alpha Rex. So what I decided to do is get my RG. This is one of my newer RGs that still needs some levels. So I'm going to come beat this Rex up. And I've done other videos on this before, show you guys how. Some people said thanks for showing these videos on this, but this is just an easy way to kill an Alpha Rex if you don't have anything but an RG. I mean, you can do it with other ways, but pretty simple with an RG. You can just hover over the Rex. He might be able to bite you every once in a while, but a lot of times you can use the X on PlayStation. I mean, excuse me, on PC. You can use the X to just kind of hover in place, and I'm sure you can do that on PlayStation and Xbox and Switch as well. But you just get your RG right above that Rex as it's chomping on something and just start nipping at it. And as you can see, this RG is not that tough. It's only doing 222 damage per hit. That's why I need to level it up some more. It also needs some more stamina. So usually on some of my RGs, I could hover for the entire time to kill a Rex like this. It's not that hard to do. But these guys, alphas, have like a high health no matter what you're looking at. Sometimes their bite and their attack isn't that tough if they're an alpha. If they hit you head on, it's going to be tougher, but if it do like a side attack or something like that, it's not going to be as rough. But they don't do as much damage as you would think. A Giga's worse. But here's the deal. I mean, you got to take a lot of health out of these guys, so it takes quite a while to do it. So I'm just going to keep nipping at it with my RG, and as the stamina goes down, if I get to a spot where I need a break, I'll just land and take a break and keep going at it. Another Rex in the area. So with another Rex in the area, it gets a little bit of a buff if it's the same thing. Two alphas will buff, but an alpha will buff this Rex. So I'm going to get rid of this one so it's not in my way. One should be easier to kill. There we go. He dead. See how quick that one was? They don't have a lot of health, and that was not a very high level, but it's still not a lot of health on a Rex. If you get lucky and get a high health Rex, that's the ones you want to breed into a boss fight line. But back at this guy, and I still haven't landed for stamina, as you can see. No fast flying, just fly slow, because you don't need to go sprinting around and lose your stamina. But here I'm hovering with the X, so I stop with X, and then I'm just going to keep nipping at it with the left mouse. I'm going to go ahead and give him another level in melee. You see it's starting to get a little bloody, I think. Maybe not. Maybe those are the spots on it. Probably not. I don't see no blood yet. Never mind. I'm not blood. Guy's got a lot of health. Oh, I opened the inventory to level up my bird. That's why. Now we're doing 230 health. 230 damage instead of 222. And there's a little blood on his head. So we're getting there. Yep, now it's getting bloody. We're getting there. This is getting close. So what I want to do is try not to eat it when I kill it. So I'm gonna try to dermis it is what I want to do, and then use the dermis and make a taxidermy stand and put it in there, and where I can display this colored Rex. That's why I wanted it. It's like I must have the Easter event on, and it's the Easter colored Rex. I'm gonna go ahead and see where he's going, and I'm gonna land for stamina for a second. Just get it all the way back up. He has no idea where I'm at anyway, so it's cool. He's focused. Focused on eating something that's probably not even there. That's the one good thing about these alphas. Once they get focused on something to eat, you can just hover above them and kill them. Except for a raptor. If you try it with a raptor, you might accidentally kill what they're trying to eat, because you got to get kind of low. But alpha raptors, alpha carnos, and alpha rexes, you can just hover above them and snip them. A raptor, you got to get pretty low, so it's probably going to hit you a couple of times. These guys may hit you if you get in front of them, but most of the time you can do it without getting hit too much. Maybe just once or twice. A Carno you can do. The Alpha Carno you can hover right above it and it can never hit you if you do it just right. Just gotta keep having to realign, so. Going down. He's getting bloody. Look how bloody he is. You don't even know what's happening to him. It's like a little gnat buzzing around his back, nipping at him. Wish he's out the tree so I can see better, but that's alright, we'll get him. And there he goes, he's down. So there we go, we killed him. So now I'm gonna land. And I'm gonna get my dermis tool out and we are gonna dermis him. And there we go. And now I'm gonna take that back and we are gonna make a taxidermy stand and put him in it and display him at my house because I killed him. Look at all that prime meat. I get quite a bit from killing this guy, so it's pretty good. So if I need to tame anything else, now's a good time. I'm gonna pump some levels in my Argy. I do basically health. Once I get the stamina, I start with stamina and melee on my Argies. But once I get the stamina above 2,000, then I'm going to pump it into weight and get that above 1,500. Then I go to health and start pumping everything into health. A little bit of melee damage more, but mostly that. So I'm going to go ahead and display this on my front ear. Whoops. There we go. And there he is. And this is a medium taxidermy stand because I don't have room up there. I want to make sure it don't stick through the wall. But that's where we're going to put him. And then we're going to change that pose a little bit. Try to find one I like. Yeah, that one's okay. I think I'll just stick with the normal one. Now we're going to change the base. And try to find that thing where it's at. And that's not it. Yeah, change base right there. So this is a superstructures one, so you can change the base on them. I'm just going to go with none because I want to do no base. And there we go. So that's it, guys. Just want to show you guys a short episode this week on killing an Alpha Rex with an Argy. Some people don't know how to do it, but there you go. I appreciate you guys watching. If you like the video, please like, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.